Okay, today's topic is rocks, study of rocks. We know very well that every natural matter that forms earth crust is rock, and the rock can be hard like a granite or soft like a sand. And we know 95% of the crust is formed with rocks, and rocks are composition of various minerals, right? There are 109 chemical elements available on the earth, and only 8 out of 109 are important for minerals formation, right? And if we see and if we see features of the rock, then we can say they can be hard, they can be previous rocks, there can be imprevious rocks, or it can be loose or it can be hard, depends on the mineral which form the rock, right? Okay, the question arises here, what is the rock? Because rocks are made of grains that fit together. Grains can be different in color, shape, size. They can be solid mineral material forming part of the surface of the earth, or other similar planets exposed on the surface, or the underlying the soil or the rocks with rounded grains more likely to absorb water. Here you can see pictures of some rocks, right? If you talk about types of the rock, there are basically three types of rock, right? First one is igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, and sedimentary rocks. Okay. First one we will see about the igneous rocks. Okay, these rocks are, we commonly call the igneous rocks the primary rocks, right? Igneous rocks may be rhyolite, andesite, basalt, granite, diorite, grabo. Here we can see the picture of lava which forms in igneous rocks. We know very well that this lava comes from a volcano. Later on, some igneous rocks are formed on the surface of the earth, some in the middle part of, we can say, the hydrobasal rocks, or some are the plutonic rocks. Basically, plutonic igneous rocks are formed in the deepest part of the earth, or you can say the floor of the earth, or near the where it starts volcano, or some place like this. And if we talk about hydrobasal rocks, hydrobasal igneous rocks, these are formed when lava tries to come to the surface of the earth, but due to some certain condition, this lava tends to solidate itself in the middle layers of the earth, right? Middle layers of the rock actually. And the third one is extrusive igneous rocks. These are formed on the surface of the rocks. Basically, these are the types. Okay. Here I have shown. I will show you some classification of igneous rocks. If I see based on the location and based on chemical composition. Okay, based on location, there are major two types of igneous rocks. First one is intrusive igneous rocks, and second one is extrusive igneous rocks. Intrusive igneous rocks are can be plutonic or hyperbasal. The best example of plutonic rocks is batholith and grabo, and hyperbasal rocks is laccolith, seal, sheet, dike, diorite. And extrusive igneous rocks are basalt, obsidian, and cinder. Okay, basalt rocks form the floor of the ocean, right? And if we talk about classification of igneous rocks based on chemical composition, then there are basically two types of this chemical composition. First one is acidic igneous rocks, and the second one is basic igneous rocks. In acidic igneous rocks, there is silica content is more than basic rocks, right? The best example of acidic igneous rocks is granite and obsidian, and the example of basic igneous rocks is basalt and Grabo. Okay, yeah, here we can see the picture of plutonic or volcanic landforms, or you can say, okay, here is batholith. Batholith we can see here. Okay, this one is batholith. Here you can see this picture is completely batholith. This batholith is formed due to depositional solidation of lava near the earth's deepest part, batholith, right? This is plutonic rock, and here we can see seal, sheet, dike, right? And another are hyperbasal are seal, sheet, dike, and laccolith, phacolith, many more, right? And volcanic eruption, when this comes here, it tends to flow here in this part, okay, and this forms extrusive igneous rocks, right? Okay, this is another picture. Next frame is okay. Next is sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks, as we can say, these rocks sedimentary rocks are basically formed due to sedimentation of due to deposition of sediments or the load of the river deposition, load of the river deposition from time to time. Okay, example, first it comes a layer, then next year there is another layer, then another layer, and later on uh, it tends to be solidate and turns into sedimentary rock. Okay, so these are layered rocks. They have fossils in between them. They can absorb water, not every time but most of the time, right? Okay, classification of sedimentary rocks. There are basically two types: inorganic sedimentary rocks and organic sedimentary rocks. Inorganic is basically physical process based and chemical process based. If I talk about physical process based, then is arenaceous sedimentary rocks and argillaceous rocks. Okay, arenaceous is sedimentary rocks, and example of argillaceous rocks is shale and clay. If I talk about chemical process base, then it is salt, rock, and gypsum. Then organic sedimentary rock, we have two types of organic sedimentary rocks. These are calcareous and carbonaceous. Calcareous is limestone, chalk, etc., and carbonaceous rocks is coal. The best example of this. Okay. Okay, marine and aquatic rock constructive material waste. ग्लेशिएटेड है, एओलियन है, एंड मराइन है. रिवराइन है, लेकेस्ट्राइन है, मराइन है. डिपोजिशनल. ओके, फीचर्स आर, दीज आर स्ट्रैटिफाइड, वी नो, लेयर्ड हैं. फॉसिल्स हैं, पोरस मिल जाते हैं, फर्टाइल, सॉफ्ट सॉइल, नॉन क्रिस्टलाइन है, एंड ईजी टू इरोड एंड वेदर. Okay, then come metamorphic. Means these rocks are formed due to changes in their chemical composition, or they can changes in their minerals. Okay, uh, these changes in rocks occur due to the process of heat, excessive heat, or you can see some pressure on the rocks. These rocks change their features actually. These are metamorphic rock. Like we have example of metamorphism, like granite changes into gneiss, basalt, schist, gabbronorrheic, sandstone, quartzite, limestone, marble, coal, diamond, shale, slate, or schist. This is the process of metamorphism. Okay, and here you can see sorry. Okay, this is rock cycle, right? First we can say starts with igneous rocks, because these are primary rocks. Due to some excessive heat, these change into metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks then get uplift or eroded and then deposit in various forms. This is called sedimentary rocks. Again, sedimentary rocks melt or cold comes change into igneous rocks. Or sedimentary rocks, again heat or pressure change them metamorphic rocks. So this is basically a cycle. Okay, so this is for today's lecture. Thank you.